What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray, driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan? Lagos Expressway. We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said it. That is why we are afraid of, I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga. Yeah. They have a plan. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are not non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting these men. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we'll finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively. They should act decisively. Otherwise, what is happening in the northern part of the country will be a child's play to what will happen here. So government should sit up, because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property. Yeah. Any government that has failed in that has failed woefully. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. We don't have security. All the bush, we went around, no soldier, no police, nothing. The people, were having a field there. And where they released us was, if they kidnap people along Isukwato, they will parade them round, and there, when they pay ransom, they are released from that particular spot. Those they arrest, they kidnap along Enugu Expressway, Log Banta, they bring them. Eventually, they bring them there to collect ransom. Those they kidnap along anywhere in the south, around the southwest. So they know that they are there. And I guess that when I said to the Oga, how do you collect this money? He said, don't worry. Once we are through with you, we will invite motorcyclists. They will come and there will be a truck. A truck will come to put the money in the truck. And that the people who paid them said that was exactly what happened. Immediately they came out from the bush. They told them they were monitoring whether there is police or army. They said, go up. Okay, come back, come this way. And then eventually they stopped. A truck came.
The northerners, the Fulanis, the governors in the east, must be scared. And they are not scared of the Igbos. So they are scared of their colonial master that colonized them, the people that put them in power. Do you know why they are scared once again? They are scared of the reason the Kanu, the kind of atrocity that they themselves have committed in Igbo land will be reviewed, and they must be called to order. In order to do what? To cover and to scot free. That's why they are fighting against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But they don't have a choice, and they will release Nnamdi Kanu. And there is another point I want to make here. They themselves are not seeing themselves as the governor. They are not seeing themselves as the leader. Despite the fact that Nigerian government is calling them leaders of the Igbos, they themselves knows that they are not Igbo's leader. That the Igbos know those that they hear, they are listening to. And the people that Igbos, the Biafrans listen to, are the people that are not in power. But these people that are not in power, they are the ones speaking the mind of the people. And they are the ones fighting for the people. And no other persons, as you can see it today, no other but Mazen Namdekano. You see why they are fighting? Because they know that Mazen Namdekano, when he speaks, even a child in the womb hears him and ready to do what? Obey him and to do whatsoever he asks them to do. But then they are governors. Yes, they are governors, but when they speak, you will see a lot of opposition because they are not speaking in the favor of the people. They are speaking for the interest of the Fulanis whom they stand to serve.
Okay, the Benue youth are already signaling that their ESN has done a lot of support now that their leader has ordered them to leave the entire Benue space. The ESN seems to be secretly operating in Benue, given the sources we are hearing, from that angle. Currently now, is it true that some Israeli mercenaries are already training or working with ESN to protect, especially Abia, where the Kanu come from?
Of course, they should, they should work, they should relate. It has become too obvious in Benue State. Many youths have been killed. Many families have rendered homeless. Many families have rendered fatherless and childless. Are you getting it? Many homes have been vandalized. Farms have been utterly destroyed. Crops are no more growing. Farmers no more go to their farmland to farm. You see why we have a lot of scarcity of food in the society and in the country. You see why hunger is wiring everybody, beyond human repair. That is why you see them come up trying to, to match, to have a machinery relationship, a connection to the tested and trusted group. And there's no other group than ESN. These are the people that have been tested and trusted, who have matched the Fulani, and they are the only people that the Fulani is afraid of. Fulani is not even afraid of Nigerian military. They are not even afraid of Nigerian DSS. They are not even afraid of Nigerian police. You understand? But when they hear ESN, they know that these ones hold their brokers. He hold every secret that they know, and they know the secret more than them. And these ones have gotten to their niche. I've dealt with them before. Seriously, imagine I could remember back in the days, some few months ago, you will agree with me, even Sidia Musa called for international support, that these people are using termites when they have encounter with them. That is to tell you the high level that these people have upgraded beyond the Nigerian local military.
So, Sidia Musa is calling for international support to defeat ESN, not even Boko Haram.
Of course, he's calling for international support because I don't know how truth it is. They say they have conquered so many commanders of ISWAP, and they have conquered so many, herdsmen and so many Boko Harams in Borno, especially and Plateau. But I don't know how sure and how truth or how fact it is. But they still know that the only people they have not actually conquered are these people called ESN. They don't know where this meant. Do you know that they used to throw bomb? And even when they throw bomb on these people, bomb doesn't explode. But when they collect this bomb and throw back at them, the thing will explode. So how come? So they are still scared and they are still wondering. They are, imagine where on this planet, how did these people got this kind of level of power, strength, ability, and knowledge? See, let me tell you. That is why CDS Musa and co are crying that the Igbos are not supporting are not coming to Nigerian army. They are not
because they know they will do well. They are the bravest.
Baba, let me tell you what you don't know. The trainees of Nigerian army, the best trainees of Nigerian army are the Igbo men, Igbo soldiers that is in Nigerian military. Go and do your findings.
And when they pull that, army collapses.
Well, you see those ones. That is why they want Igbos in the military, because it's only you can see during the time of Goodluck Jonathan how Jirika matched the Boko Haram. The way he matched them door to door. He gave it to them, and all of them collapsed. When the Northern and Buhari and code, these people want to retaliate, they want to do us, they want to reduce the north. They started crying because they know that Igbo men. That was why they are calling the Igbo youth to join the military. And another point is this. They know that the Igbos are highly intelligent, and Igbos are the people that can withstand them. And for them, to reduce the population of the Igbo youth, they use that platform of the military, to come in order to recruit all the Igbos and they do what? Give them a total ambushing. So that when the Fulanis, Sidious Musa brothers and Sidious Musa will now come to the east, they will, find it so easy to conquer the remaining one. There will be no resistance, like that. But now, because we are not ready to do what? To embrace their criminalism platform.
Do you think that Alex Otti can run for second term without joining this Fulani agenda?
Alex Otti don't need to do campaign. Are you hearing me? It doesn't need campaign. What he has put on the ground have already campaigned for him.
But there's pressure to remove him by Otis Okalo, Benjamin, Carlo, all of them are much.
They are not trying to remove him. What they are trying to do, Tinubu is scared of 2027, and Tinubu is looking for a capable hand. The people that are the person that are converted a soul, because Dr. Alex Otti, with what he has done in Abia State, he has converted so many souls to himself. Are you getting it? So he doesn't need what? A campaign again. What he needs to do is to address the people, tell them this is the next agenda in the next 4 years. So in order to complete and to add to what I have already put in place, evidence. They say a good market sell himself, and that is why APC is dragging to bring, because they know if Alex Otti should join APC, do you know how many multitudes that will follow APC? That is why they are trying to every corner, every means to bring him into APC. Thank you, my brother.
Mazinam the candidates from Abia State. That's finally, and going to be released soon. Coming to Abia State, the same Abia State.
Mazinam the Kanu release, and why ESN are mounting Abia State is to make sure that his release is well secured, and Mazinam the Kanu himself as a person is well saved, so that Nigeria will not release him and assassinate him.
Okay, finally, there's news that Israeli intelligence already here for his release and protection, especially in Abia State, comping everywhere, making sure, how can we confirm that part? Just in 1 second.
Yeah, you can confirm
that. He doesn't trust the Nigerian security or Eastern government security.
Of course, we don't trust them. You can see what is it not the DSS that are denying now? They are now, the Nigerian Security Department are denying. So who now kidnap Mazinam the Kanu? Mazinam the Kanu just fly from Kenya and enter Nigeria and enter DSS. That is to tell you a country that is full of bunch of lies. So you never can tell what they can. These people, Sarowiwe is a lesson to us. And Deregiwa, many of them like that, have been spies. So case of Mazinam the Kanu, and Mazinam the Kanu, to be precise, must be questioning, fully and monitored.